Hey guys, how you doing? I'm gonna do a build video this time. As you can see, level 30, um, and we are on Supernova as usual. Okay, and this is a gunslinger, so a pistol build. This is my take on the gunslinger, um, and as such, if you've watched any of my videos, you know I like hard-hitting, precise weapons. I like headshots. I like weak spot. Um, and so that that drives my choice of pistols. Um, you can do this with other pistols, specifically the automag line would work just fine. Um, the automag line is going to be a little harder on your finances. You'll notice I have plenty of money. Um, Unlike my sniper build with long guns, because long guns are the Vermin 2s that I use. They come in at level 29, which makes them much cheaper to tinker to 35. And you'll see I've got plasma and I've got corrosive. Normally, I wouldn't even bother. I would just go corrosive for endgame, but this is a board play. Okay, so in the board playthrough, you're going to be facing um, low armor prisoners, and plasma hits them a little harder. The corrosive will get you through. This is just a little bit more DPS. um, I like Whisper Quiet for my barrels. There are other barrels. If you're not a sneak character, then you're going to change that out. And I like the Exacta sight. I think it's fantastic. The extra 15% post armor, especially powerful on corrosive because corrosive burns through armor. Um, for gear, I like this medium armor. This is an in-game medium armor. +7 to determination. That's going to give your companions more health, and on Supernova, your companions need more health. It can be challenging at times to keep them alive, but if you follow some of my tips and tricks in my companion video, you'll be just fine for the most part. You might have a couple of reloads here and there on a couple of tough battles, but for the most part, you should be okay. I've discussed this before with regards to armor. Your your head armor is not as important in terms of protection. It seems like the mobs mostly hit your body, so your head protection isn't as important. It can bite you in the ass. You need to be aware of that. If you want more protection, I would go with the ordnance control for plus to handguns. What does that get you? Well, this is +1 to perception, so that gets me an extra 15% headshot damage and weak spot damage. That's nice. Um, what you can do though is so look at your skills, and here's so let's look at his skills real quick. Of course, 100 handguns, gunslinger. Nothing in melee, nothing in defense. These are from melee. Dialogue is just a splash. I'll explain that in a moment. Um, Stealth, 100 sneak. I like sneak. 20 points into sneak is one of the most cost-effective skill point expenditures in the game. You can dramatically improve your DPS with just 20 sneak. And I like pickpocket and I like sneak attacks, and so there we go. I like 100 sneak. You only need 20 hack, and you'll notice, look how high I'm buffing it. We'll get to that. Look at my lockpick. Yeah, very nice. Medical is one of the least useful skills in the game. I never spend more points in medical than I have to. Having 3 drug slots is nice. There's nothing wrong with that, but beyond 40, no thank you. Science 100 is mandatory for every single build that I consider, except possibly this one. This is one of the few builds where I would be okay with 60 science, because 60 science gives me +25 to corrosion. I like that. Because the Vermin 2s are so cheap to tinker up, You might get away with 40 or 60 science. I'd recommend 60, but 40 is the minimum I would go. If you're going to go auto mags, you'll need 100. And just about any other pistol, you're going to need 100. If you think that you're going to get a good pistol at 5th level and take it all the way to 35, you're deluding yourself. It's not going to happen. The only time that's going to happen is if you wanted the shrink ray. Because if you look at 80, okay, tinkering cost for science weapons is capped at 2,000, and then at 100, that 2,000 is reduced by 90%, giving you a 200 bit upgrade cost for science weapons. You can take a science weapon from low level all the way to 35. That's doable. For every other gun, forget it. Okay, you're going to want to focus on either the Vermin 2s that come in at 29 or the Automag Ultras that come in, I forget the number, somewhere in the mid 20s. And then this is the other very important part of the build. Oh yeah, engineering, bleh, 20. The only reason it's 40 is because I was raising science and they went up together in lockstep. I never want more engineering than I have to take. This is a very, very bad skill. The passive is reduces weapon parts and armor parts. You're going to be tripping over weapon parts and armor parts. The most important skill is inspiration to 60. You want this as fast as possible. This doubles your companion's skill bonus they give you. That's why I'm able to get these really high. Look at this. Look at my science. That's insane. I'm getting 40 points from Sam. Okay. Normally it's 20. My inspiration doubles it to 40. Absolutely fantastic. Okay. So 60 inspiration, 100 sneak, 100 science, 100 handguns. That's the basics of the build. And then you salt to taste on your dialogue. But look at my dialogue. It's 68. And if I got a dialogue check coming, put on the Chimera and put on the funny hat. And we're almost there. With a drink, we're good. Okay. You can enhance this via your companions. Come in here and you'll notice I gave her the Silver Tongue kit. Okay. That increases the passive skill buffs she gives me. So the persuade goes up. If you put plus to stealth on her, your lockpick buff would go up. Plus to tech, your engineering buff would go up. But my God, why would you want to do that? That's a complete waste. I would buff dialogue or lockpick. And for Sam, you can't do anything for Sam. So that's a negative for Sam. I'm not going to lie to you. You can't enhance Sam's passive skill buffs to you. But you can't argue with 9,000 health, 4,000 health. He has double her health, folks. And as far as companions go, skills, you want healthy on both of them, ranged on both of them. Sam has a plus to mechanicals, sure, that's a good one. She has plus to time dilation, that's a good one. That's garbage. That's garbage. This is a must-have on Supernova. You want to get those harmful effect durations down. So you want to drop her down. You want to decrease the plasma burns from mantisaurs, the corrosive spit from raptidons, and the N-ray pulses from the endgame infantry. This is a must-have. Absolute must-have. Stand your ground. Okay. This will bring them up if they die. Very important. This is nice. It's not a, wait a minute. No, second wind. I'm sorry. Second wind is what you want. So they pop up when they've died. This is a nice one. Stand your ground. It gives them more armor. There is a little flaw in my build. Let's look at perks. So this is absolute must-have. Second level. One of the best perks in the game. Toughness. Grab it. I like TTD. I strongly recommend TTD for your Gunslinger, and you want lots of TTD perks. This is for Lone Wolf. This is a very strong perk, but that's for Lone Wolf play. This is a companion build, so we're going with companion skills. This is just a nice quality of life. You can do Strider, you can do Cheetah, whichever one works better for you. This is a companion play, so I want my extra companion crit chance. That's nice. Carry capacity is definitely a struggle for low strength characters. So yes, and more TTD. This is really good. Um, do not take that. You don't need it. It's garbage. Do not take that. You don't need it. It's garbage. There is tons of XP in this game. Do not take this perk. It is a complete waste. Okay? Oh well, I'll get the vast majority of your XP in this game comes from questing. Okay? Your kill XP is a very low percentage of your overall XP take. Don't take this. Okay? If you somehow wind up with 3 flaws and you got a perk, lounging about, okay, fine, take it. If you're gonna take it super early. It'll make more of a difference the earlier you take it. Don't take this. Well, only take this if you're doing long guns and you've got extra perks. So tier 2. No. Yes, this is a really good one. Take this perk. Don't take it at 10 or 12. You want Harvester. Great perk. Absolutely fantastic perk. You want that as quickly as you can get it. This is good. It doesn't just help your movement speed in TTD, it also helps your firing rate, and it helps your reload speed, and it helps your inhaler use in TTD. Very important. Everything you do in TTD gets faster with this. Take this. This is fantastic. Harvester and this. Harvester and Scanner, or Scanner and Harvester, whatever order you want to get them in. 10, 12, 12, 14, whatever. These are great, okay? This is really good. Pack of Mules, very important. This will give you a lot of carry capacity. If you take this, you don't need this, okay? Yeah, you don't have Super Pack Mule. Okay, so these are nice. This is the best one. Most fights don't last long enough to get into the second rotation of your companion abilities, so think about that before you invest heavily here. My companions they support me, not I support them. I'm the main damage dealer. I'm the main doer. They're here to help me. They're here to buff me. They're here to support me and give me extra carry capacity and all that good stuff. Their special abilities are fine. They're not great. They're just fine. I like the CC, the crowd control on them. So depending on how what is that relationship, what is that ratio between how much you do and how much the companions do, that's going to drive your choice if you want one of these 3, and this is probably the most important of these 3. Tier 3, best perk in the game, hands down, bar none, right here, Armor Master. Okay, best perk in the game. This is awesome. This is really good. Confidence, this is really good. This is excellent. It's not as strong as I used to think it was, because you've already got an 80+% crit chance, so this moves 80 to 100, so it's a 20% improvement about. It's not as strong as I used to think it was, but it's still strong. This is an excellent perk. So Tactical Master along with Speed Demon makes you move at normal speed. See? Normal speed. Very, very nice. Okay? This is nice, especially in this area where you're going to be constantly hit with N-ray damage. This perk here, I don't love it as much as I used to. It's good, but I would take this. Don't go dying on me. This is really nice for Supernova with companions. Really, really, really nice. This will help you keep your companions alive. This does add to your DPS, but it also pops you out of stealth. So approach this perk with caution. I'm going to leave it in so you can see the effect and so you can judge for yourself. It does hit them hard. It won't one-shot the mobs around them, but it'll knock them down to about 25% health. It's really nice. The rest of these I wouldn't take. Of course, this perk, Weird Science and Wild Science, these are for your science weapon users. They're must-haves if you're focused on science. So yeah, let's see how well the build works. So here we are. So look at him, 1575. Okay, let's pop it. And he's gone. He's no longer with us. Look at my TTD. Oh, I need to aim. Wow. So yeah, the companions get in there and do quite well.
Forward for groundbreaker.
I'm gonna watch out for the N-ray. So what we'll do, we're gonna swap to plasma. Where'd he go? I can't really see him because of all the crazy N-ray damage. Okay, now we got to be careful here. You see what's happening? These corporate guys are getting in. You got to watch out with your headshot damage. Your headshot damage will see that expanding wave around him. Okay. Oh. Okay. There's guys over in that building. I'm not gonna mess with them. We're gonna kind of bum rush this and get to Ram.
Used as a prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding against.
Area sanitization assessment. The labyrinth on Tartarus. Task classification. Easy peasy.
Yeah, I want to get to Ram and show you how well these guys handle Ram. Now the nice thing is, because of oh, I was wearing the wrong armor, dummy. The nice thing here is with this character, if you want, you can just hack your way past Ram. If you don't want to fight him, that's up to you.
Let's look around.
I'm gonna fight him.
Few ways through here.
You know, do what you want. And the quarterback is toast. Oh, so he became aware of me. Yeah, these vermins are kind of loud. I'll show you. Even with the whisper quiet, they are surprisingly loud. 15.3. Deadeye assault rifles, Deadeye sniper rifles are more stealthy than this weapon. I'm not gonna loot this stuff. I'm just gonna try to get through this. Okay, so gotta watch out for. So yeah, you know, we're one-shotting these guys. Full disclosure, my lone wolf sniper hits harder. Okay, that's all there is to it. Another way you can drive up your damage is with drink buffs. Okay, so you'll look here and look at this. Of course, you can't get perception higher than 4, but now intelligence is up, and we could do a body drink, and that'll drive up dex, which will drive up our. Let me see, give me a body. There we go. So here, check it out. So now this is up, and that's going to raise your handgun skill up a little bit. Okay, and then if you look at the gun itself, you'll see the crit chance is higher. I mean, just a smidge. It's not up very much, right? But it's still, you know, it's good enough. Is there a guy back in there? No. Is there a guy back in here? Yeah, there he is. Okay. So, perfectly effective. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I could clear this whole floor, but I'm not going to. We're trying to get to Ram. Because Ram is the test, right? Ram is what everybody wants to see. If I think this build is really that strong, it should be able to take out Ram fairly well. You know, full disclosure, Gunslinger just isn't as. Oh wait a minute. Let's switch to corrosive because we got some robots in here. So he's gone. And see, because it's corrosive, it didn't drop him. Oh, need to fix my gun. Oh, my companions have aggroed. Damn it. Okay, better hit a.
passive mode.
Pravati took some damage. Sorry about that. I really don't understand
Imagine
why
being locked up in
that
a
guy
place like
aggroed
this.
all those guys. Yeah, I don't get that. Missed.
Take out the trash.
Damn it. And now he runs this way. Good God. Damn. Okay. Okay, let's move on. This is taking too long. Do. Again, I'm not gonna loot everything here. Yeah. Yeah, I should have been on plasma for those guys. It does a little better, you know. Corrosive is more for your high armor. You got to be careful with this headshot perk that causes explosions. So now your helper infantry is coming in. Got to kind of watch it here. So what we'll do. So see how he pops him out of stealth. Okay. Who the hell? Okay, so here's this guy. What's he doing? One thing I would change, Parvati has a heavy machine gun that's set up for corrosive. I wouldn't do that again. So, you know, hitting for almost 3 grand. Watch out for those barrels. So, hitting for almost 3 grand. Whereas my Deadeye hits for well over 6,400. But of course, the nice thing about the revolvers, the pistols, is that's weird. They you don't have to switch guns and they get up on you. You know, you've still got a really good weapon for dealing with close range foes. Let me see here. Down he goes.
Dirt alert.
Oh shit!
Dirt alert.
Damn! Go down. Making me look bad. Okay, TTD is nicely filled. So we will pop. And pop. Okay, so through here. Now, the reason I'm running Sam and Parvati, Sam is the best combat companion, bar none. I usually would do Felix, but this is a board play, and Felix won't go along with the board stuff, and Parvati will, so that's why we're doing it this way. Okay, one more level. And of course, like I said, this is a board play. So, Chairman is dead. Spoiler. Are they all dead? Yeah, okay, so we're almost there. We're almost to Ram. Now, I am not going to hack Ram. I'm going to fight him. If you want to hack your way,
All right, MSI.
hack/lockpick your way.
I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Okay. Ugh, can't see. I can't get a shot. Okay. Yeah, don't accidentally shoot these guys like I did. And the quarterback is toast.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more
Okay,
than
so there's Ram.
40 years.
Let's switch to corrosive so I don't forget. Here we go.
Really doing this, huh?
We're really doing this.
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's special solvent stain out remover. It's
You know what we're gonna
ruthless
do?
on residual blood splatter.
We're gonna again. I could swap out. If you want to talk your way through this, Chimera and the friendly hat. Okay. What is it? A nice hat. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna face Ram.
When I... If... What?
Yeah.
If
Nobody kills my boss except
If you
me.
insist on...
Do your worst.
I've programmed the lab.
Okay, so that's Ram. And there he is. Okay. He's formidable. I'm not gonna lie. I've faced him many times. I already defeated him once on so you can pick this lock. I'll show you real quick. So safecracker, and now I'm at 114. Like I said, this build is really flexible, right? I doubt there's anything. I don't know why I'm doing this. It doesn't matter. You don't get to keep any of this, and I can hack it. Okay, so I can hack the terminal, and in here you can reprogram RAM. Okay, so 90 will designate him as a hostile intruder, so the minions will attack him, and hack a 100 just turns him off. So that's what this build can do. You can play it however you want. Just make sure you put your combat stuff back on. This determination, this plus 14 to determination, this helps give the companions more health. So yeah. So now let's go into stealth. Let's make sure we're loaded. Let's open the door. He won't charge. And let's take a look at Ram. So we're going to fight him from this room. Okay. And so here we go. So 32,750 with 112 armor factor. You want to shoot him there. And there's a capacitor on his back you want to shoot. Okay. Let's let our stuff come back up. Yes. Okay. Now what we want to do is pre-buff. And we're going to want, okay, so extra health regen, yes please. Extra health, yes please. Extra mind, extra body. Where's mind? Was it? Body, body, body. Where's my damn mind? There we go, mind. And there is a +2 ranged crit stuff. It's red. Is that it? Yes. Okay. So we're ready. So we're going to open up on him. He's going to be initially disabled. He's going to wake up, and then I'm going to hit him with Sam. That'll CC him. And then I'm going to, when he comes out of that CC, I hit him with Parvati. By then, I should have, oh, where's my, yes, that. And there is a, where is it? Oh, that's fine. I won't be dealing with that. Where's the darn, there we go. Okay, so let's do it. Here we go. Okay, he's crippled. Let him come down. Okay, get him, Sam. Oh, Parvati, sorry. Okay. Now get him, Sam. Okay. Okay, we gotta get that capacitor right there. Now let's get the leg. See if I can get it on that leg. Here's his leg. There we go. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay. So, I don't know how long that took, but not long. So this Gunslinger build, really good. Really powerful. Didn't lose a companion. Didn't even have to use the companion perk. What's it called? I keep forgetting the name of it. Second wind. So second wind wasn't even needed. Yeah, very effective build if you know what you're doing. So yeah, that's my Gunslinger, and I hope you liked it. See you around.